Greetings, everyone. I'm What Hamster, and I got a
And I've been kidnapped.
yeah. I kidnapped him from the tri-thread because I need commentary, and I need it now. Yeah. Oh.
Curse my free time.
Yeah. You could be doing so many other things, but nope. You're gonna do commentary, and so people wanted me to use the longsword, and
Yeah,
so
it's not bad.
it's an ice longsword.
Looks kind of silly, but whatever.
It's like a Blangonga longsword.
Well, sure, but that doesn't stop looking silly.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is the sharpness. Ugh.
Right, that is pretty miserable.
Yeah, but it's gonna burn through that in no time. And I don't even think Senator is very weak to ice. I think it's like more of a neutral type. Not neutral, like it's not resistant. He's not. Well, that tends to be what ice is in general on most things.
Right. It'll work though.
They do start me out with some demon drugs, and I do love me some demon drugs.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. So a little change from the usual. There will be no more voting. There's 2 more training missions, but I just kind of want to get these videos as soon as possible. And, finish up the Freedom Unite thread. So I'm not gonna wait a week for people 2 people to vote in and say, hey, use this weapon.
Right. You've decided your videos aren't popular enough for this.
No, I just want to get this over with.
Well, then.
But that's mainly the reason. I can't be bothered.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I just want to get the monster hunting over with. Oh, not that I hate the game or anything. It's just it's about time to put the thread to rest.
You're just sick of this whole LP because it's been ages.
Yeah, I want to do something else, like play video games that require a lot of time, like Dragon.
And aren't Monster Hunter.
No, I actually want to play Dragon's Dogma. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I can't because I know if I do, I know what'll happen.
The thread will end anyway.
Well, no, people won't see me for like a month, and then I'll be like, oops, maybe I should have updated.
They're used to it.
Yeah. No, I update a lot,
I got you to agree with it first. That's
Oh,
great.
well, I agree with the part where I have done that, where I get distracted by a game, and then time passes. So, that sound you might have heard just a moment ago is Shogun Senator that showed up and was like, hey, you gonna fight me? I'm gonna crab battle you. And because I was recording without sound, I just went by him without even noticing. But he does start in the caverns, and that's why I went in there to look. And then I know if he's not in the caverns, he usually goes out this way.
Right.
Actually, there's really not very much single-player content left. I just finished multiplayer, and there's 3 training missions.
And you finished the worst single-player mission. So.
Yeah. So there's about 4 more missions to go through, more or less.
Right.
But I'm going to split the final mission into 2 videos because I don't think people want to sit there in one go for 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, no, so I split into 2. That's more digestible, I think.
Can't argue with that.
No. Well, you can if you want to, I guess.
I think I'll pass.
But I think I think for the other 2 training videos, I think I've chosen some interesting weapons. At least weapons that I thought was fun to use.
No one will complain.
Well, yeah, well, I'm sure they won't, but no. I hope at the very least that I chose some entertaining weapons. Weapons that I don't get to show off too often.
Right.
But fairly much, this is a by-the-numbers fight. It's not too hard to do, and if you're having trouble with this training mission, you can go to the Genpraise and get some paralysis throwing knives right off their corpses. It's pretty handy.
Useful.
Yeah. I believe there's also some... you can mine some traps and stuff like that, but... honestly...
Boy, that trainer...
Yeah.
spew stuff everywhere.
He's like a ninja. He goes up to every monster and places an item on them without them noticing.
Right.
He would be the best hunter. Well,
He goes and hollows out rocks and puts stuff in them.
But I don't really go much for items. I tried doing like a test run of this, and I went for items, and it took way too long, and I was like, well, fight only
Yeah, it's
for
not
so long.
that hard to fight anyway, is the thing.
Well, also that they toned down the health on all the monsters for the training missions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it's because it's supposed to be training mission. You're just supposed to be fighting them for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, fair enough then. This isn't really an issue.
No, it's not like you get items off of them, like their body parts or anything like that. It's plus you have one death, and once you die, well, try again.
Right.
So,
But, you know, fair enough.
Yeah. So the odds are kind of stacked against you, but it's also supposed to be kind of like a quick practice.
Right. If you know how to fight the monster, they're really not hard.
No, Venusaur. Well, actually, all the crabs are pretty easy to fight because they have huge blind spots at their sides. Venusaur, not so much because he has some wide swinging attacks, but it's as blind as it's gonna be.
Yeah, even so, he won't hit you there very often.
No, and it's usually the weak attacks that'll hit you there. Of course, I walked into that attack like an idiot. I got too eager. I wanted to punch a crab.
Oh, dear.
But even then, like, if he's not enraged, doing pitiful damage.
Yeah, it's... I'm not too concerned for your health at this point.
The one thing I do miss going back to the old longsword is I kind of wish I had the sideways sweep.
Right.
So I could, get to his sides a little easier and while evading and attacking at the same time.
At least the spirit bar isn't broken.
No, and thank goodness it's fixed in Ultimate. Oh man.
Yeah, that's the cause of many problems, and not all of them gameplay related.
No, just keep the
Attitude.
spirit comboing forever and knocking people around like crazy.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
people being elitists and just leaving because you aren't using a longsword.
Yeah.
Crap like that.
You hear what they did with the hammer?
Yes.
Oh, well, you've been reading, I guess.
Of course, I love hammers.
Oh.
Don't
Well,
die, you fool.
no, if I died, then this video wouldn't exist.
I guess that's true. Nice heroic dive there.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping I was closer to the zone line than I actually was. But, yeah, they nerfed the damage a little bit, but let's be honest, the hammers were pretty overpowered.
Yeah, it's completely fair enough that they nerfed the damage a bit.
But they also kind of buffed some of your attacks, so, you're getting
Right,
out of
yeah.
triple pound.
I definitely like the changes. I approve.
Yeah. I also like, and this is just us gushing about Monster Hunter Try. I like that they changed the Urgon hammer. It's ridiculous now. It's just pathetic with how powerful it is. It has slime in the fire when you awaken it.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, so now it's just infinite barrel bombs on your weapon.
Yep.
And he's almost dead. He's bleeding out of his mouth. Excellent.
There you go.
Yeah.
Goes to show you that I'm used to try commentary since it's all we talk about.
Well, no, it was just I thought it was just like an interesting thing. Wondered if you had. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
I'm still looking forward to the hunting horn, but I'll supposedly I get my Amazon promises me I get my game tomorrow, but
Right.
well, there's snowstorms going on here in Denmark, so yeah.
Right.
I think the postal service might be a little delayed.
Oh, I won't be getting it anytime soon, just for lack of system. But,
Yeah. Well, lack of money too.
well, yeah, that's why there's lack of system.
Also that, and Crab's dead.
Yay.
Crabman dude all over his corpse.
Really had to go there.
That's what I call it. I call him the Crabman dude.
Okay.
Ah. Oh yeah,
That's
and these guys
bad.
give poison knives if you hadn't already guessed.
Yeah, it's fairly apparent.
Well, it kind of makes sense that they give different kinds of knives depending of their, I guess, the different type of prey and the status effect they have.
Right.
Though I've never had a chance to see what Gia Prey gives me. I think they just give me a regular knife like Velociprey, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah, not very useful.
No, they don't have sleep in this game like what's his face? Oh, I can't even remember. Baggy, Great Baggy.
Yeah.
Instead, they actually have a small chance to snowball you when they spit you.
Right.
I definitely prefer the sleep pick change.
Yeah, makes it a bit more of a threat, really.
Yeah, plus they, when they sleep you, they always go for the most powerful move. So.
Yes, quite blatantly.
Oh yeah. And all the coins and all the tickets. I like it. Of course, no record. I've done better. But that was with other weapons that are more effective, like the hammer.
Hammers.
Hammer is amazing on crab.
Hammer is always amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, but hammer's especially good on crab because crab.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Yeah, like
poor thing.
When I play for myself, I don't use anything but hammer the crab just because you murder him. So these are the two that are left. I got Rathlos and I got Rajang. One thing I will do is I will show the different equipment setups just if people are curious.
Oh my.
Well, you're excused. Oh. So we got a nice sweet dual sword setup here. We've got some juice. Oh, I love juice.
Good.
Oh yeah, demonized forever. But you get a nice combination of things. I think dual swords is like my fastest run on Rathalos. Just because of how beefed up you can get in that mission.
Right. So you can actually deal damage when he lands.
Of course, hey, look at that sharpness. Oh.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, you're gonna do the demon dance combo forever. Yeah. You get a pretty good greatsword. Kind of slim on the
Go with it. Yeah,
slim on the setup of items, but look at those. Look at that. Oh man.
yeah, that's pretty good.
And the hunger increase isn't so bad because, well, if you know what you're doing, you can kill them real quickly, so the hunger isn't going to come into effect.
Right.
But you get a nice sword, great sword with some defense, and the sharpness doesn't matter because great sword barely loses sharpness unless you block. And oh man, hunting horn.
Indeed.
It's actually got quite a nice combination on it, and the trainer will even give you like a tip on how to pretty much activate all your songs in one chain of notes.
Cool.
Under the description.
That's thoughtful.
Yeah, he's nice. He even tells you like the combos. The health recovery items improved is pretty nice for this fight because he'll punch pretty hard. But what's even nicer is it has dragon element.
Oh my.
And
a good chunk of it too.
And lots of green sharpness. So hey.
Yeah, that'll do.
And got a pretty high base attack actually for the hunting horn.
Also, it's pink.
Yep, everything is pink. And we got a good old-fashioned lance. I'm not crazy about this setup.
No, that's not particular.
It's got a very slim.
Great.
Yeah, it's got very slim pickings of items. Don't
Right.
care about that, but I can get them on the mission myself if I need them. High wind resistance and abnormal status effect. Oh,
Yeah. The wind resist will be useful somewhat, at least.
yeah, but if you know where to stand, then it's not going to really come into effect.
Right.
And
Oh my, that is awful.
yeah, it's. I don't really like this lance so much. Yeah, you can paralyze Rathlos one time during the entire fight, more or less, and that's about as effective as it is.
Yeah, that's worse than I thought.
It's not the best setup, but it's not the worst either.
Well, no, it'll do, but
And they gave me a bow. Oh,
Fancy crab bow.
this is probably the worst of all the weapons to fight him with, just because bow is so weak in this game.
Right.
And it's
Too bad,
water
because if
bow.
it wasn't, it would be very useful for sniping him.
Yeah. And, well, the thing is, there's like a maximum and minimum range distance type thing, like the bow
That's
gun,
true, too.
where you do more efficient damage if you're only so far away from him.
Right.
The problem is they don't.
Still.
The problem is they barely give you power coatings, and it's a water element bow.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and one hit from Rathalos will get you killed.
Yeah, that's bad.
But you get Runner and Pierce Up.
Oh boy.
Pierce Up's pretty good though.
Well, yeah, but it's not going to make up for those
No,
deficiencies.
and Runner will at least help me with my stamina decrease. But again, I'm not crazy about this. Oh, I didn't enjoy doing it when I did it for myself, just to get the what is it called, ESP earrings that you get for doing all of the training missions with every weapon.
Right.
Oh, kind of a pain to do. But well, we'll all see what weapon I use next time. Try guessing. Oh, well, you'll probably just click on the next video and see. So we'll all see you next time for that video.
Oh boy. Excitement.